Hi guys, it's Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and today I wanted to do my October favorites. And I have been loving quite a few things during the month. It's been a really busy month for me. I have been working most weekends, my filming schedule's all messed up, and I really have not been able to experiment with a lot of products, nor have I really been able to change my nail polish a lot. So let's start with that. Let's start with nail polish. So my favorite shade this month has got to be this new polish I got from Tux Polish, and this is called Can't Wait to Cuddle. And it is the most gorgeous gray holographic I have ever seen in my life. I have not seen anything like this, so I am super excited. I'm wearing it on my nails today. Amazing formula. This lasts 7 days straight. Phenomenal polish. Love it. It's just such a unique color. So that's my favorite nail polish of the month. And then let's go into palettes. So when I get really busy, like I just don't have time to experiment and do really fun makeup. So I always go back to my staple, and this is such a basic staple. I've probably talked about it a million times on my channel, but this is the Shimmering Sands palette by CoverGirl. And if you don't have it, you really need it. Can you see how much this has been loved? I mean, I've even hit pan on the dark shades, but it's just such an easy, basic palette. Anybody can use it. You can put it on in your sleep, and it's so nice. Like, it's basic, but it looks good every time. These are the 3 shades, and let's see, I don't know if they'll show up, but they're really subtle. But like I said, they just blend together so nicely. Phenomenal. So when I'm in a rush, this is my go-to basic palette that I got when I was first starting out with makeup. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to bring out is something, this was my first high-end palette that I ever bought. I had my eyes on it for the longest time, and my mom got it for me for Christmas a few years ago. This is the Naked Urban Decay palette. This is the first palette that they did. And this basically just has a lot of, really to me, basic work appropriate shades. You can come up with lots of looks with this. But I was actually at a conference for a week this month in October, and I brought this with me and I just kind of rediscovered it. It's just an amazing palette. The shades are really nice. And I actually liked the first 3. These are probably like my most worn and most used shades. And let me see if I can do a little swatch for you guys. Again, like really basic but nice shimmery, some mattes in there, really nice colors. One of my favorite palettes, just a go-to palette. Okay, let's talk about foundation next. So I started out the month using this Tarte foundation. This is the new Rainforest of the Sea foundation, and I've used it almost exclusively all month. And I am probably going to do a more in-depth review on it, but this is what it looks like up close. It's a dropper bottle. And it's a good foundation. It's just, it dries a little fast, but it is a good foundation, very long wearing. I like it. It's almost like natural skin kind of makeup, but still, I would say medium, almost full coverage. So I did enjoy that for most of the month. But then when my e.l.f. order came in and I was traveling, I didn't want to take a glass bottle with me. So I switched back to my e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation, and this is in Ivory. I freaking love this foundation. I feel like I've rediscovered it. I have a whole in-depth review on it that I'll link here if you guys want to watch it. But this is just, you can get this foundation when e.l.f. goes on sale for 50% for $3. And a good foundation for $3, I want to say this is the best deal you'll ever find. And it is just a nice little squirt top, so you don't waste any product. It looks clean all the time. It doesn't even look like you've used it. So I kind of switched back to this the last 2 weeks of October, and I love it. Okay, I have a body lotion for you. This is from Fortune Cookie Soap. This came in my fall box this year, and this is called Tommy Guns and Baseball Bats. And this is such a great smelling lotion. I'm so sad it's almost out. And I don't know if you can tell, like it's kind of got this like pistachio looking color, but what it smells like is marshmallows and like caramel, like a Cracker Jack almost. And it's, I don't even know how to describe it. Their scents are so unique. I love it. And I went to check and it's sold out. I can get it in the body scrub, but I can't get it in the lotion. So I'm gonna hoard this tiny little jar until it's all gone, but amazing, amazing scent, especially if you like marshmallow and caramel. Then I have a blush for you. This is my Milani blush in Luminoso. I had waited so long to purchase this. It's one that I've seen on YouTube forever, and I finally bit the bullet and got it. And it's just this gorgeous, gorgeous light peachy color with kind of a shimmer, and it's phenomenal. It shows up on my face so well. It's such a pretty shade. And it's light, but it shows up. That's what I was surprised. It seemed like it would be too light, but it actually shows up on my face really, really nicely. And what I've really been liked applying it is the e.l.f. small tapered brush. This has actually been another favorite. It's just a really easy way to kind of bounce it on my cheeks. So highly recommend Luminoso if you don't have it. It's a beautiful shade. Okay, and then my last three are eye products and lip products. So I hauled these Ulta gel liners not too long ago, and I am fully impressed with the shade range. I'm fully impressed with their staying power. I don't know if you can tell, but I have had the copper one on all day, and I've gone to the gym, I've come back, and it's still on. So let me give you an up close shot so you can see. I've really, really used this one already, so let me give you just a swatch. But it's just a beautiful kind of copper chrome color. These are typically $9 at Ulta, and they're Ulta brand gel liners, and this one is in the shade copper. But these have been phenomenal, and I've really liked copper. I've liked putting it in my lower lash line, and it actually stays, which is phenomenal for me because my lower lash line is extremely watery, so normally nothing ever stays. So for $9, I think it's expensive, but they go on sale, and I actually purchased these for $3 a piece, and I got a ton of colors. So I love it. Very surprised and very excited about it. And then the next two are really gorgeous, gorgeous shades, and these are some of my favorite fall shades. So when I went to my conference this year, and I was gone in New Orleans, this is one of the shades that I knew I wanted to bring with me to wear at night because, again, it's just a perfect fall shade. This is Rebel by MAC, and if you don't have it and you like these kind of burgundy, plummy shades, you really, really need this one. Let me give you a swatch. It is a beautiful, beautiful berry plum, and it is just, it's a long wearing shade. It will stay on pretty much all night. I actually got a ton of compliments from my coworkers who were with me. They were surprised that I was able to eat dinner and it was still on and it still looked flawless. So I'm like, yeah, Max Rebel, you gotta get it. So highly, highly recommend this shade. Perfect for fall time. And then another one that's a very similar shade color to it, and I was just really surprised by this, is the Maybelline Color Blur. And this one is in Plum Please, I believe. Let me see. Yes, this is Plum Please. And what really surprised me about this is the lasting power. It goes on super creamy and super soft, but I didn't think that it would stay long just because it was such a nice, really easy formula. But it did. It had a really great staying power, and oh my gosh, it just goes on. It's the softest I've ever had had a lip color go on and then actually have staying power and not completely get wiped off my lips. Now I will say it's not like a matte permanent, like it's not going to stick to your lips. Like it will move if you touch it, but what's phenomenal about it is it stays. It's just, to me, shocking. So don't touch your face, but it will stay if you even are eating and stuff like that. So I was super surprised about this one. And the color blurs, they just go on so creamy. Like the formulas are really good and they're long lasting. I don't know what else you could want. So I might get more of these just because this one really surprised me. So guys, that was it for my October favorites. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you have been loving this month, and I will talk to you in the comments below. Bye guys!